Hello everybody, my name is Bryce and this is the very first ever video on my YouTube channel. I am so excited. I've spent over the last 10 years completely dialed in on strengthening and figuring out my mind-body connection. I've created well over hundreds of Pilates-based flows for my students and wanted to find a platform where I could share that with my friends and family and anyone who wants access to that level of training. I will be posting once a week strictly just here on YouTube for now, but if you'd like to follow along with any of my diet and lifestyle content, I'll leave my TikTok and my Instagram handles in the caption below. You don't need any equipment for today's workout, just yourself and a soft surface to lay on. Let's just get into it. You're going to meet me on your knees. We're just stretching out our wrists to start with. Right here, pressing over the top. We do have a planking series today. Switching over the top of your wrist, just getting a nice good stretch right here. Taking some deep breaths. Let's go for a cross. Beautiful. You can lean to one side, giving each wrist a turn to be stretched. Beautiful. And just giving them a nice shake out, maybe some circles. And you're going to meet me lying down on your mat. Cactusing through the arms, we're gonna let our knees fall side to side, just starting to warm up through the breath, twisting through your spine, holding something a little bit longer if that feels good for you. We'll take one more side to side. Beautiful, and we're just gonna get right into it. Hands are going to come behind your head. Before we even start, my favorite cue and probably the most important for today is to leave your spine completely flat on the mat, keeping connection between your ribs and your hips. That's the focus and intention for today. Modifying anything that you need to, and if you ever need a break, just feel free to pause me. We're going to start with a regular crunch. Heels are lifted, toes on the mat. Lifting, your chin stays out of your chest, and then lowering back down. Good. Just warming up through the abs, feeling that engagement at the top. We're gonna stay here with the breath, exhaling to lift and inhaling to lower it back down. Good, I want those shoulders coming all the way off the mat. Staying here with me. Really try to keep the connection in your spine to the mat as you lower back down. Lifting and lowering, good. Never feeling any need to rush right here. We're gonna keep it slow for now. Adding on our first layer in 6, up and down, in 5, good, for 4, lifting for 3, 2, we're gonna hold it at the top on this one. You're gonna add a knee lift through that right side, lifting the toe. Keep your knee on top of your hip, set it back down to the mat and lower. Alternating sides, lifting and tapping. Nice and easy for now, nothing too crazy. Just adding the lift of that knee. If you're ready to flow this on just a little bit more, I want you crunching at the same time that you lift that knee up and then lowering back down. Still trying to keep that chin out of your chest, just keeping the gaze over your knees, trying to stay relaxed through your neck. Beautiful. We're gonna stay here, lifting with your exhale, lowering down through an inhale breath. Can you give me 6? Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Not letting that knee come too close to your chest. We're just keeping the knee stacked on top of the hip. This is 2. Your last 1, lowering down. Now, if you're ready to progress, we're gonna take it to a double knee lift and extension. Lower the toes to tap the mat as you come back down. It's really tempting right here to want to flare through the ribs as you're lowering down. Really think about that connection between your spine and the mat, not letting anything change the distance between your ribs and your hips so that we have that deeper core connection the entire time. Good, you'll feel your core turning on right here now. Keep on breathing. If you need to take it back down a layer, totally fine, or taking breaks and getting back into it when you're ready. We're gonna go for just 4 more, like this. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Meeting me lifted in 3, 2. Last one, and we hold. I just want you switching through those toe taps, side to side. Good, staying with me here. Just switching. Can you think about pressing your lower back down into the mat? Keep that chin away from your chest, relaxing through the neck. We have 8, 7, 6. Reach those toes away from your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Glue those knees together. We're gonna take a double toe tap to the mat. There's some spice. All the way back up through an exhale. Double toe tap. Press your spine into the mat right here. We just have 8. If you'd like to go back to the switching knees, there is your option. For 7. Beautiful. Can you lift your shoulders just a little bit higher? Reminding myself as well. 5. We are not dropping. We're going to stay lifted in 4. In 3. Keep it slow. Keep that connection in your lower back to the mat. 2. Last one. Drive those knees in. We're taking a double leg extension. Press the toes out long, pulling them back in. If you'd like to add on through the arms, we're stretching out long, reaching, big crunch like you're hugging behind the knees, and then reaching everything out long. Good. If this is compensating your form in your lower back and you feel that lift underneath your spine, try not to take your toes as low, or option to go for a single leg extension. We just have 6. Breathe. You got it. You are strong. Lifting your shoulders off every time you come back up, keeping that chin out of your chest. For 4. Use that deep exhale. 3, 2. Good. We have a hold on this last one. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Quick little breather before we get into some single side work. How are we doing? I know we're doing amazing. Stay with me. If you need to grab a quick drink of water, feel free to pause the video and come back. We're gonna get right into some scissors. So lengthening your right leg up to the ceiling. I want you to pull your shoulders off the mat now. We're looking just right towards your knee. Switching back and forth, side to side. Good. We have 8, 7, 6, 5. Staying lifted. Try not to crunch through the neck. For 2. Last one, right into a bicycle. Twisting. You're gonna pull your opposite arm to opposite knee. Still trying to press down through your spine. And I want you lifting your shoulders off the mat so that you're actually coming towards your knee and not doing the opposite. We don't want to just bring that knee into the chest. Switching side to side. We're gonna add on right away to this one, taking a double pulse to one side, 2, and then switching. So 1 to each side, and then a double pulse, holding for 2, and 1. Switch. Side to side bicycle, coming into that double pulse. Keep on breathing. Exhale into that side, lifting up through your shoulders for that double pulse. Good. Are we ready? We have 2 more layers after this one. In 3. Lift those shoulders off the mat. You got it. For 2. We are going to stick to that right side. On this last one, keep that knee lifted. Just twist through the shoulders, side to side. For 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3. Don't drop in. 2. Last one, reach that right arm over your knee. You're just gonna float the right leg up and down. Can you lift up higher through your chest? Try not to let the shoulders rest down. Press down through your spine. We're here for 6. Breathe. Contracting through the core to lift that leg to the ceiling. I don't want you to grip with your hip. Think of pulling down in your exhale.
pressing through length down with your inhale. You have 2. Good, you're gonna meet me with that leg to the bottom on this last one. We finish with pulses for 10, 9, reach higher, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, don't drop in, 2, 1. We're pulling through those bicycles. Stay with me. If you need to take a break, absolutely pause the video, but pressing through if you can. We have 4, 3, 2. You're gonna meet me with the right leg lifted, left elbow connected. We're just working that side to side crunch. You got it. We are almost there. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that left arm over. We're just floating the left leg up and all the way back down. Good. Reach long out of the toes. Try to lift your shoulders higher for me if you can. We're here for 6. Lifting. Lifting that leg through a contraction of the core. 4. To our pulses in 3. Final 2. Press that spine down. Keep your knee out of your chest. Meeting me with the leg to the bottom. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Oh my goodness, shake it out. You got it. We just have one more series. We're actually gonna roll ourselves up now. It's going to be a planking series on the wrists. So if you would like to modify, you're welcome to drop down to your elbows or even to your knees if you need more of a modification. But we start with just a 1-minute hold through center, pressing those toes to the back of our mat. We're here, breathing. Watch that your shoulders are directly on top of your wrists and that we don't have our bum lifted to the ceiling right here. You want to press down, still keeping the ribs and hips connected just like we were on the mat. We're not dropping down yet. Stay here. Just keep on breathing. Good. Focus. Planking is one of the best ways to build strength through your abs, but also your shoulders. If your wrists are getting tired, you have the option to come down to those elbows. You're going to meet me, opening that right arm to the ceiling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay there. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. We have a 30-second hold, just reaching. If you would like to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can take your gaze up to that right hand. Good, you might get a little bit shaky here. Option to drop your knees down to the mat. That's fine too, we stay. This is your final push for today's challenge. You're halfway through the hold. Breathe through it, you got it. We stay. You'll see my bottom arm shaking. You know it's hard, but you showed up for yourself, so keep on pushing. We're gonna add a twist. Exhale to reach that right arm through. Inhale, send it back up to the ceiling. So the goal is to get your shoulders and your hips squared off to the mat. Good. Same option to drop to that elbow or drop to those knees. We have 3 more. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, pulling back up to the side for 2. Big twist. Our last one, all the way down, all the way back up. Slowly bring that right hand back down to the mat. We're twisting right into our second side for our 30-second hold, staying here with me. Feet can be staggered. If you want that extra challenge, look up towards that left hand. Keeping it strong through the bottom arm. Have a slight bend in that elbow. Hold through the breath. Keep on breathing. You're halfway. Don't even think about dropping. You got it. We're adding on that twist in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, twist. Exhale down to the mat. Reach that arm under. Inhale, send it back up to the sky. We are finishing with 5. Exhale, under. Inhale, reach for 4. Single arm is shaking, you got it. Strength, breath through your exhale, 3. Follow your hand with that gaze. Final 2. Good, our last reach. Don't drop down just yet. Send that arm to the sky. Both hands slowly return back down to the mat. We are finishing with a 10-second hold. Stay with me here, you are strong. Breathe. Slow your breath, slow your heart rate for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, press it back through a child's pose. Breathe, you are all done. We're going to take a couple minutes to stretch out all of the work you just did. Really, really beautiful job. There is my timer. We're gonna stretch our hips a little bit just for all that bicycle single leg work that we did. So I want you to meet me lying down on your back, pulling the right knee to your chest, giving it a nice tight hug right here. Deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. Crossing over the body, we're gonna let that right knee twist over, reaching your right arm out to the side. Look towards your right fingertips, holding the twist through the spine. And exhale, bring it to the side. Pulling it to your right armpit, nice little hug. You can fall open through that left arm if it feels good. Good, and switching into our second side. Left leg comes in for a nice deep hug. Exhale. Good, letting that leg fall, crossing over your body. Pull it down to the floor, looking towards your left hand. There's my spine popping. Breathe. 1 deep inhale through your nose. And exhale, start to let it go. Finishing with that stretch to the opposite shoulder. Pulling it out to the side. You can fall open through that right arm if it feels good. Both legs down. We're just gonna roll over onto our tummy. Taking a cobra stretch. Press your hips down to the mat. Taking a deep inhale here, twist to the left with your exhale. And inhale through center. Looking over your right shoulder now, exhale. And inhale through center, tuck those toes. We're gonna press our hips back and up to the sky, treading through a downward dog. Back and forth through those heels for 2, 1. Drop both heels to the mat. Pressing through stillness, I want you to try to bring your chest down towards your knees. Good, walking the hands in. And we'll take one final stretch, bending through the legs, roll up through your body. Inhale, reach those arms to the ceiling. And exhale, let it all go. Beautiful work today, you guys. Thank you so much for taking your time to try my workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week for your next workout. Bye.